a vigorous engagement by the private sector, by private citizens, both in its retail use and its wholesale use. And by the way, in addition to this announcement we're making today, stay tuned. In the next few weeks, we expect to be making more announcements about pilots, and some of them will involve more retail use in payments and to test it out with underbanked populations and in global remittances and others. But we're starting today with this wholesale pilot experiment.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget, this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And Bitcoin and cryptos are getting a lift. Bitcoin is back above 41,000. And I told you yesterday we're going to be moving up. Why? Because they're pumping and dumping. And we see the same thing in the stock market. That's why I told you, do not be afraid of these dumps. We know what the Fed has to do, raise rates. We know they're going to bake most of it in. The market is just not going to go straight down. The same way we didn't go straight up, we had the pumps and dumps on our way up. And the same way on our way down. We're going to have pumps and dumps, but we're going to be headed down. The Fed is going to be raising rates 3 months straight. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, and we clearly see they are pushing them down. And that's what's giving stocks and cryptos a little relief. And then, of course, we have volume and we have Tether. And we have Tether launching on Kusama's network. And we also have the Tether CTO says stablecoins are the perfect Trojan horse for Bitcoin. And plus we have USDC and we see BlackRock backing them. And then guys, of course, we have the Fed. Do not forget to pay attention to the actual repo. And just like I stated, they're going to be raising rates 3 months straight. So we know there's going to be a lot of pain. Remember I told you 2022 was going to be the start of the worst times in American history. But then we also know the New World Order is going to set up distractions. So therefore, people are not looking at the money. And they can run it in the back door. And then we had Grayscale dropping down to $35 billion. and make sure you're paying attention to their allocations. Now, getting over to a little crypto news. We had Shiba Inu gets a pump off a Robinhood listing. Now, we have Cbdc'S Metamask expands institutional offering by integrating new crypto custodians. And we know Cbdc'S is JP Morgan. Now, we have Celsius bans U.S. non-accredited investors from earning crypto rewards. And guys, we see the United States being cut off left and right from earning any type of yields. And remember, Coinbase was going to offer something similar, but they were halted immediately. So they already knew something was coming down the pipe. And we know that's Andreessen, my guy. And speaking of Andreessen, my guy, A16Z Chris Dixon tops the Midas list by turning $350 million into $6 billion in 2021. And is it because he have the Midas touch, or they're already working with the hidden hands? And if you watch my videos of Andreessen, my guy, when I first started, you understand. Now we have the Brazilian Senate announces incoming approval of Bitcoin law. And we've seen the BRICS nations move fast forward. Also, we have the World Bank and BIS release study of Cbdc'S. And I'm going to speak more about Cbdc'S at the end of this video. Very, very important. Now we have new crypto card by Nexo allows its users to pay without selling their Bitcoin. Also, we have blockchain.com partners a deal with the Dallas Cowboys. And guys, we know this is all about adoption. When it comes to these crypto cards, as long as it's seamless, it's going to help adoption. And then plus, when you're using big names like the Dallas Cowboys, it's all about image. We know how the masses think. Now we have Pantera Capital, the hedge fund, to close a blockchain fund soon after raising $1.3 billion. And make sure you go check out Pantera's crypto portfolio. I'm not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. Now we have Metaverse firm Infinite Reality to buy Esports company Rekt for $470 million in stock. Also, we have Polysign to buy MG Stover. Now we have Crypto.com Chronos partners with Chainalysis to track CRC20 tokens. And guys, anytime you see Chainalysis, you know it's all about tracking. They work with the United States Treasury. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Terra's Anchor protocol to launch on Polkadot DeFi Hub, Akala. And lastly, guys, we have Crypto Dad Project Lithium testing at Cbdc. And there's a few projects that are working behind the curtain that the people don't see. Remember, guys, tech is the blueprint. There was a lot of companies that we thought that were it. But there was a company that came out of nowhere, but the whole time the government was backing it, and they took over the whole space. So guys, you can't be stuck on one crypto. You can't be stuck on one project. You have to move right along with the New World Order. We know Singularity Net gets no attention, but we know they're working on those robots, algorithms, and drones that take over this economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you know cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, where everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.